Here's the biggest reason why you're not making it further in your interviews, even if you are really great at your job, and yes, even if you spend hours preparing for your interviews. So for some context, I've coached over 100 job seekers over the last 3 years, and I also work with recruiters, so I have a pretty good pulse on what people are doing. And the biggest issue that we see is that people time and time again write out a script for themselves, memorize it, and then try to regurgitate it in their interviews. Now, there's a lot of reasons why memorizing doesn't work, namely because we're not very good at it and it comes across as really robotic and doesn't allow us to be flexible when we get a question that we don't expect. But at the end of the day, the main idea I want to drive to you is that when you memorize, it sounds like you don't trust yourself to think and communicate clearly. And if you don't trust yourself, why should a hiring manager? Amateurs speak from a script. Leaders speak from understanding. I'm not saying go into your interviews, don't prepare and freestyle. What I am saying is that rather than trying to memorize a big chunk of text, distill your ideas into bullets, into talking points that you can riff on naturally, rather than relying on memorizing a script. And here's a small step that you can take today. Go take one of the stories you tell over and over again in your job interviews and break it down into 3 to 5 bullet points. Each bullet point shouldn't be more than a line, and just practice speaking it out loud like you're telling that story to a coworker. Do that 3 times. It'll feel uncomfortable at first, but the more you do it, the more you'll trust yourself to speak naturally and the more confident you'll come across.